Oh, it's my middle. So, blue lovers, how are you all doing? So, I'm doing a tier list of countries and like powerfulness of the countries. So, I've got lots of countries here like UK, Russia, United States, France, and even some of the more, I can't really say obscure, but some of the not as known ones like Somalia. So here we go, I'm going to quickly change up, just like what I always do on the tier list. We change this from E to not minimal. Because basically, all the time I say my beautiful Toby loves, it sounds like minimal. Apply, and here we have gold. Because some countries really do have gold. Not golf. Tick. Okay. First country we're going to do here. I took all these images from Google, so it looks bad. But I can't be bothered to change. I don't even know the pictures. So first off, we're going to start with a cool one. Ukraine. Why does the picture look like that? But basically, Ukraine. This is from. If this was from a few years ago, it probably wouldn't have been that high. But because of the war that they are in with like Ukraine, no, Ukraine's not in a war with Ukraine. In a war with Russia, and how long have we been recording? And I've actually done really good. And who do you think will win, Russia or Ukraine? You decide. Probably Ukraine, but I don't know. So for Ukraine, I don't think it goes quite high enough for gold. I think it's A2 though. I mean, it could be B. No, it's A2. It is really good. It's got strong power. Now we're gonna do a not as strong one. We have Ethiopia here, and I mean it's in Africa, so and most of the African countries aren't really that strong, which is probably why like countries like France, Spain, UK were able to invade it quite easily back in historic times. But Ethiopia is one of the slightly stronger ones, I think. Not the strongest in Africa, but it's okay. It's stronger than its neighbours, I'd say. But it is also a landlocked country, so I don't think it has a navy, so that's one point taken away from it. So Ethiopia, I don't know. I feel like it's between. I don't think it's good enough for B. I think it has to go in the sea. Is it raining outside? I don't even know. It looks like it. It's like cloudy, sun, rain. We might be able to see a rainbow. Hooray! Now I'm gonna go for Turkey. Now this one. Now Turkey. This country tastes good. You know what I mean? And this country makes lots of noise at the farm. But besides that, it's actually really strong. I mean, it has the skippity dop guy in it, so how could it not be strong? And it has. Is the both from Turkey? I actually don't know. But it is really strong. I think it's stronger than Ukraine, right? If Ukraine and Turkey had a little fight, which I don't think they will, but if they did, I think Turkey beats it, so I'm gonna. That looks good to me. Now I'm gonna look for gold. One country that is obviously gold. It is, of course, the United States. This used to be the number one strongest country, but I think it recently got beaten out by Russia, so it's now number two. But in that means it's still obviously gold. I mean, maybe if Donald Trump was still on United States, it could have still been number one. But I suppose Joe Biden's just busy eating too much ice cream and riding his bike, so it was taken down. Time for a cool one. We have Ireland. this UK's only neighbour is not that strong. I think the military is more powerful than Ethiopia, I think. I mean, it doesn't really have that much. It should have a navy because, I mean, most of it can go out into sea. So how could you imagine like living in a landlocked country, not being able to just chill at the beach, just have a little swim, or like a proper ocean sea? You know what I mean? Just seems weird. I don't know. I know the beaches in UK are a bit. I don't even know. So does it go B or C? It's stronger than Ethiopia. I'm putting C for now, but above Ethiopia because I mean it's kind of strong, but not really. I'm gonna go for B tier. We've gone two A tiers, two C's, so we're gonna go in the tier that's between those two, and which would probably be, I don't know, maybe Algeria. Now I included Algeria because someone called TCO1545, someone who I have really good relationships with, comes from Algeria. So I thought, why not include it? So if he's watching this, good job, I've included your country. And I've also included Latvia for Lassis. But unfortunately, as good as you are, I don't think, like, I don't think the powerfulness is gold. Maybe, like, it's not the worst of all time, though. I think is it the strongest in Africa? I think it's Egypt from Africa. No, so I think number one strongest in Africa is Egypt, and number two is Algeria, or is it Dr. Congo? I don't know. But Dr. Congo's a silly name, so it's got to be. Algeria's got to be stronger. So, does it go in B? I think it does. I think it's as strong as Ireland, maybe even stronger. Yeah, I'll put in a B. Sounds good. What is we've still, the bottom two, we still haven't filled in. I know one that would be not meaningful, and that is, of course, the weakest, I think, of all time. Iceland. I don't even have a military. Like, the only thing they have is like police. But do they even have police? I don't know. So this is obviously not meaningful. Nothing's gonna save them. But they are a safe country, and I don't think they have risk of being invaded at the moment. So that's good. But time for what should I do? What would be a D tier? There's not much here, but I wouldn't put higher than C. The only one really that I'd put in D or lower than C now is Somalia. So it's gonna have to go D. It's one of the weakest of all time. I think they must have at least like one piece of, like, maybe one military gun that saves it from being not meaningful, unlike Iceland, which, I mean, they have nothing, literally nothing. I think the only way Iceland could beat a country is with a snowball. Now I've got all the tiers filled in now, so really, I don't. Wait, I print the Spain flag twice. No, that one's Germany. Okay. So, speaking of Germany, I'm going to include this, which this is a tough one, because if we were doing this tier list, say 80 years ago, Germany would have been right at the top gold tier, even more powerful than the United States or Russia. It would be absolutely right at the top, like high up, all that. But now, it's not really that strong now. I mean, it's still good, it's still really powerful, but like, it's ranked lower than Spain, It's like I thought it would have still been really high, but no. Some of the countries that have beaten it out, like South Korea, Pakistan, Indonesia, Australia, Iran, and I think even Vietnam. So that kind of just proves that Germany is no longer a superpower. Well, it kind of is. It's in NATO, which is good. So that automatically makes it a little bit powerful. So oh, I don't know. Is it A or B? It's like, you know what? I think it actually dunks down to a B. I think. Is it stronger than Algeria? I don't know. It must be. I really don't know though. Okay, what should we do now? How about we go right to Latvia? Latvia is just now Lassis. I think I think Lassis wants to be a soldier, so maybe once he becomes a soldier, it will go up to gold. But for now, I don't think it's even a B. Like I think is it stronger than the other Baltic countries? I hope so, because Latvia's my favourite Baltic country, mainly just because of lessons. But I don't know, that may just be me. But in terms of powerfulness, it's just not powerful. It's not that strong. It's still stronger than these two, I'd say. I think it's C, but I'm gonna sort out something. I think that works. Okay, now time to do Japan, Sushi Land. So Sushi Land, I think, is actually really strong. One of the strongest of all time, or outside. It's not quite top five, but it's near. But I think the only country that I've put on the list so far in which is stronger than Japan is the United States. So really, it has. I don't know. It's not in top five though, so I can't. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'll do something here. I'll keep Japan in A for now. I might move it up to gold later once we've kind of sorted out all the other countries to have a proper taste. But for now, it will stay in A. Maybe. I don't know. I want to talk about Pizza Land. You know, Pizza Land, Lasagna Land, Pasta Land, Spicy Meatball Land. Mamma mia, what a spicy meatball. You know, pizza pie, all that fun stuff. Um, I think it's actually higher than Germany, higher than Spain, higher than a lot of the other countries are on here. So I think this also goes in A tier. Don't know how high. I think it's like that. Is it? Mistake me if I'm wrong. You know a country I forgot to include? North Korea. Oh my god. Okay. If I make part two to this, which I don't think I will, because I've pretty much put in most of the countries that I feel like are worth putting in here. I forgot North Korea. Okay, I'm just gonna look for a random picture to replace North Korea. Spoons. I think it's B. Okay. I mean, Kim Jong Un has nukes. He hasn't nuked South Korea in a while, so that's good. Kim Jong Un is it's just a cheesecake. It's just Kim Jong Un is seriously like I don't know what's going on with him. Like okay, sorry Kim Jong Un, if you're watching this, you're a supreme leader. Okay. I'm certainly not saying bad stuff about you. All right. What countries have we done? Okay, we did spoons in the sink. We haven't done. I don't think we've done Spain. No, we haven't. That's really good. Spain, just like Germany, is actually lower than I thought. It's lower than Iran, lower than Australia, lower than Egypt. What countries is it also lower? Lower than. Oh, what's number? I don't know. But Spain, it's even lower than Poland. I mean, Poland is pretty damn strong too, but I still thought Spain would be at least a little bit above it. But no, it's still above Germany though. I'm surprised both Germany and Spain aren't at least in the top 15. But in my mind, it's really. I thought it would have been A, but I looked at all the rankings and it's only like a B. I'm gonna sort these allotments out. Is that how it is? To you all geography nerds, prove me if I'm wrong. Prove. Which ones have we not done? Oh my god, we haven't done China. China is so powerful. No, it is. I mean, it goes in gold. And, I mean, it still hasn't invaded Taiwan, hasn't it? You know, the island outside of China. That's why it exists. Sorry, but China, I think it's just slightly lower than United States, but it's still gold too. It has gold military. It is a fucking massive country. It's bigger than the United States, for God's sake. So it just has all of it. Great navy, because most of it is you can go to sea. So great navy, great military, great size, great population. It just has all of it. So how long have we been? God, we've been recording for a long time. I didn't even realise that. Okay, I have to go a bit quicker. Here's one that I'm surprised wasn't just like near the same spot as UK. France. You know, Croissant Land. Who doesn't love this Croissant Land? Eiffel Tower Land? All that. I think I did say this in one of my other videos, but I think I'm going to France in a few months' time. So that'll be fun. So I think with France, I thought it would have been like, so UK is in top 5, I believe. So I thought France would also be in like top 5 or top 6. But no, it's in number 9. So it's lower than Pakistan. I didn't realise how strong Pakistan was. It's stronger than France, Japan, Italy, Turkey, Brazil, Egypt, Poland, Spain, Germany, all of those places. So like, wow. France has to go in. How am I going to sort this out? For God's sake. Alright. No, God, what did I do to France? Okay. Skippity dop dop dop. What am I doing? For God's sake. Was it? Turkey. And Ukraine. Japan, France, Italy, Turkey, Ukraine. Is that right? I think it is. I've got low charge, low Bluetooth charge. This is not good. So have we done Japan, Smile? We haven't done Brazil actually, so we're going to do Brazil. Brazil, just like most of the countries on this list, is an A tier. Brazil is really powerful. It's a massive country, 5th biggest I think. Or that's if Antarctica doesn't count as a country or not. But Brazil, it just has all of it. It has. I was saying it has all of it, and I can't even name one thing. It's just really strong, and it just has all of it. It even has a good flag, because some of the countries' flags on here, like France and Japan, are quite bland flags, but Brazil is really good. It's a really good flag. So it goes in A2. I can't even be bothered to move it all, but I think Brazil would be after Italy, no, after Turkey, but before Ukraine. So it's still really, really good. What have we not done? 1, 2. Okay, I think we're almost done. So we've done Japan, Somalia, Brazil, Spain, Germany, Italy. Germany, Italy, France, Turkey, Ethiopia. We haven't done India. Indian. Okay, so basically, billion people. So all the people from India, you have over a billion people in your country. I hope you like curry. And you're really good. You're a really strong country, by the way. But India is just an extremely. I think it's number 4 on the list. It's even stronger than UK now. And UK and India. Okay, how about we don't think about that? The UK is really, really strong. No, not. I mean, UK is, but India we're talking about here. And it also has all of it. Great size. Great, it's not landlocked. Great military. Great neighbours, or really strong neighbours at least. They don't have good relationships, though, like China, Pakistan. They don't really have good relationships with India, unfortunately. But, so the Allies maybe not as good, but still really high on the list. But, does it go in gold? Personally, I think it can, I think it does. And do you want to know another country that goes in gold? Oh, my good boy UK. If only this was 100 years ago, you'd be far and away number 1. Oh, do I miss those days? Oh, the good old days. Oh, but UK, it just does go in gold. I mean, some people may think that we're not a strong country and all we can do is throw cups of tea at you. Also, sorry, I drank my hot drink before making this video, so no hot drinks in this video. But UK, I mean, literally all of it can go out to sea. So, fantastic navy. All of it's good. Like, I think the only bad thing is that it's quite a small country, but apart from that, I mean, that's what makes it even more powerful, because, like, considering it's a small country, it's, like, kind of the strongest country, so that's really good. So, we've done lots now. Which ones have we not done? We've not done Canada. So, maple syrup land. This one is actually not that strong. It's an absolutely large country, but it doesn't even have a good army. Like, I think the only places in Canada that that are strong is Vancouver, Toronto, Ontario. You know, all those places. Is Ontario in Canada? I don't even know. I think it is. So I'm just gonna go with it. Canada's. I mean, it's not. I'm saying it's not strong. It still has some kind of. Like, it still beat me in a fight. Unlike Iceland, so. You know what? I think it deserves a B tier. I think it is higher than Spoon North Korea. But, you know, I can't be bothered to move it, otherwise it's just gonna be No, just like that. Have we still not done Australia, mate? Lots of kangaroos can beat people up in this country. So the kangaroos are really strong. The tarantulas, the snakes. But the people are also really strong here too. I think it's like as strong as Ukraine, so really it has to go in A, doesn't it? Actually, is it A or is it B? I don't know. I really do not know. I think it does go in A. Now the final one, nearly the final one, South Africa. Really, is alright. I think by comparison to most of the countries on here, it's actually not too good. It's not that. I mean, it's literally far away from all the other superpowers. Like, literally, so it's pretty much far away from Earth. I mean, I think it's still a strongish country. Like, I think it's probably about the same as Canada. I think it's not as strong as Algeria. Algeria and Egypt are the two like really strong countries of Africa. South Africa's nearly at that point, like that. Dr. Congo, Morocco. So South Africa can go in B. It would be between Canada and North Korea, I think. The time to do the true final country that to clear off in this video. The one and only strongest country of all time, Russia. Unfortunately, it's the strongest country of all time. Reason why I say unfortunately is because of this, Ukraine might lose in the war. Like, Putin is literally the one who invaded Ukraine, so it's not Russia who's the bad guy, it's Putin who's the bad guy. You know, Vlad Putin. And I want to turn him into a Vlad Putin, you know? But, invading a Ukraine. Why did he even invade Ukraine? Because I could have sworn Russia and Ukraine loved each other in, like, the Soviet Union times, but I know things just must have changed, not for good. So Russia, as much as I don't want to because of Putin, it goes in gold, and it is the number one army, according to Dan Woolley. But I can't move it. Also, I'll just keep it like this. So this is the tier list. I hope. So we have the strongest ones: Russia, United States, China, India, and UK. So the five superpowers. We're moving to A with still really strong countries like Japan and France. And we're going to B, which are like the just average good ones like Spain, Canada, South Africa. We're going to C, which ones that aren't exactly strong, but they aren't exactly weak either. So like Latvia, Ireland, Ethiopia. I wish I could put Latvia higher, but unfortunately, this is how it is. And D, just not strong country, so Somalia can't really do much. And not minimal, so literally the greatest thing that Iceland has is a freezing cold snowball. That's it for today. I need to charge my phone up. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and goodbye.